In problem number 3, we have this thing that sort of looks like a calendar, only we've only got 6 columns, and they're labeled A, B, C, D, E, F. And the other thing is that when the numbers, the counting numbers are arranged here, the C 1 is under the C, 2 is under the D, and so far. But then when we get over here to 4, the next number actually comes back around, and we put 5 here, and then 6, 7, 8. So we're numbering the second row backwards, and then again we loop around, and then we're going 11, 12 all the way to 16, and then we're looping around. So it's not numbered like a calendar either. So the question asks, under what letter will the number 100 appear? Okay? So my hint to you would be to look at the columns here. I'm going to erase some of this. Look at the columns. We see, for example, we start here with 1, and then we have 8, and then we have 13, and then we have 20, and then we have 25. Now, if you look at this number and this number, you're just adding 12. And you look at the next one, if you look at every other row in a column, you're just adding 12. So from 1 to 13, you're adding 12, 13 to 25, you're adding 12. Here, if you could look at the alternate rows in this column, you've got 8. If you add 12, you get 20. So you can see that these even numbered rows are just, you're just adding 12 to get the next even numbered row. And the odd numbered rows, you're adding 12 to get the next odd numbered row. Okay? So my hint to you would be to try to use that to figure out where 100 is going to end up in this table. Okay? So another thing that might help you out is if you sort of straighten out this table. We've got this kind of snaking thing going on here. But if we were to write this, so we have column A, we have B, we have C, D, E, and F. But if instead of writing, let's straighten this out so that the first and second rows are in the same, are combined into one. So let's write F, E, D, C, B, A. And then we can put the numbers. We're starting again with 1 under the letter C, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 is still under row F, but I've repeated F again here, so we're just going backwards here in as far as the letters go. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so all the numbers are under the same letters. It's just that we've taken A, B, C, D, E, F and then repeated it backwards across here. And that allows us to write the numbers in more of a linear fashion instead of this snaking back and forth thing. Okay, so we had 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Okay, so now you can more easily see that the row below is just 12 more than the row above. Okay, and if I were to keep going, I'd have 23, 24, 25, and so on. The number here is going to be 12 more than this, so this is going to be 34, right? So if we take any one column, let's just take C for an example here. We have a column of numbers, and it's just an arithmetic sequence. We start with a number and we add 12. We add 12. We add 12. We add 12. So the space between the numbers, okay, the difference between consecutive numbers is just 12. So any column looks like the first number. Let's just call that A, plus a multiple of 12. So we'd have, now the first one, there's no multiple of 12, so the we'll just call this A0. It's the first number. And then we'd have n minus 1 times the common difference, which is 12. Okay, so we have the first number plus a multiple of 12. Alright? And we're trying to figure out where 100 will end up. So let's see if we can write 100 as a multiple of 12 plus something left over. So if you want to do that, you can just take 100, divide it by 12. Now I know that 8 times 12 is 96. Okay? We have 4 left over, so we have a remainder of 4. So 100 can be written as a multiple of 12 plus 4. Or I could write it as 4 plus a multiple of 12. So it's 4 plus 8 times 12. Alright? So now you can relate it back to this, where we know that any row, or any column in this table is going to look like the first number plus a multiple of 12. So like for example, E is going to be 3 plus 12 is 15 plus another 12, which would be 27, and so on. Okay? So where is 100 going to end up? It's going to end up in the column that starts with 4. And in this case, 4 is under row F. Okay? So the numbers under F are going to look like 4 plus a multiple of 12. Now F is also going to look like 5 plus a multiple of 12. But all the 4s plus a multiple of 12 are going to be under F. Okay? So our answer is F. Alright?